What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the 81 plus double upgrade. We have had some content dropped on a Sunday, which is absolutely nuts. Normally we get this sort of stuff Monday, Tuesday, but I suppose they're probably thinking the weekend's a nice time to do it. Maybe they've got other SBCs to bring out, I don't know. This 81 double upgrade and the 84 to 91 will be out until Friday, I believe, next week, if I'm correct. 6 days from now, so I'm assuming it's 6 days and 23 hours or what have you. So it will go on Friday, basically. Obviously, we've got the kit. 84.91. There was no foot 11 SBC. I don't know if they're building that up, maybe having 2 a day, then take a day off, 2 a day. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that. We also got Flashback Ogbonna. Non-expiry date, so that's a brilliant card to be able to grind towards. 85, 85, 86, 1 inform and no informs. It's not a bad price for a card, to be honest. I was going to do him straight away, but then with the no expiry, I'm thinking we hold on to him, we get him in the club later on. We have got quite a few of them to do, so I'm thinking I'm going to concentrate on these two with the SBC League cards that we've been grinding towards. But we have got 1081 double upgrade packs. I want to see what they're like, and I'm kind of going to run you through the motion of what I would suggest. He might not be too bad. Look at that. Silver pack coming in clutch on a video. If you want to join the Twitch chat and join live streams just to see how this all works out in actual time, the Twitch will be down below if you want to come follow. We're pretty much streaming most days at the minute, so definitely come and do that if you fancy it. But we're going to go through kind of like the method that I'm looking at with these and what I'm thinking the best port of call is for these. So let me just whack these guys up. I've had this opened, but it turned out that the game decided to close down on me. If you've had that problem, I'm assuming EA are going to be on it or what have you. I don't know. It keeps glitching out. So we've got 10. As you can see, we went and bought a lot of the players we used off-league players. I'm going to open one, and then I'm going to run you through a little bit more, see what we can get. Obviously, we're looking for board and walkouts. And in the first one, it looks like we are getting one. And we're going to get an inform. Okay, inform non-walkout. Great for SBCs. French right wing back. Debussy, 82. Fantastic. So that's going to be fantastic for an SBC. Untradeable, 82 inform. Have we got anything else in there? We have Iniesta, so that's an 83. I will absolutely take that. And basically the players that I've been using, it seems like the hype is not quite on it as of yet. There is, I think, 5 or 6 Mexican league players that you can use. Okay, board or walkout again, hold on. It's just a board. Okay, well, we got 2 boards at the very least. That's the best bit about... No, we don't. It could always be 1. 84 Kepa, we can take that. Good SBC players right there. We are looking for a foot birthday. Any of them would be great for an untradeable. Also an 81. Okay. But like I was saying, you can get 6 of the Mexicans, and then there is a couple of MLS, obviously Atlanta, a few that you can do that way. Our first non-board in 2 of these, so I'm assuming an 81 and an 82 at the very, very least. What did we get? Wait for it to load, and it looks like it's going to crash, and so I'll be right back. Right, so we've come back. Obviously, the game's crashed, so not a lot we can do there. 2 81s out of that one. Believe you should be tradable. Sorry, that's brilliant. So we've had now 184, 183, 182 inform, 182, and then 4 81s, which predominantly is going to be the heavy kind of weight on them. We have only opened up 4, so that, to be honest, isn't terrible. We've already got the value probably about right. And in the next one, it's going to be a board or a walkout again. Foot birthday would be beautiful, but no. We have a board at the very least. French right wing, Dembele, 84. Right, I'll take that. Great fodder player again. Hopefully we don't crash in this one. I don't know why it is doing it. It only does it every, like, say, 4 or 5 packs. Or in this fact, it does it back to back. Great. So whilst the game is loading up, basically the best way to grind these for me is either do the League SBCs, putting all the rares from the non-leagues into the packs. Either you can do that with the duplicates of maybe a league you're waiting for Paderborn from the German league and you're not quite there, so you put a few of the German players in. For me, non-league will always be essential. They're going to be the best things because they have no other value. You make sure that Libertadores and Sudamerica, hey, an 83 as well, that's beautiful. So an 84, 83, that's fantastic value. You basically make sure that Libertadores and Sudamerica you've got down, so you've got all of them players you're not putting into the SBC, if they are rare, that is, for instance. We're going to get another border or walkout. Honestly, this is not bad. We haven't hit a walkout yet. That's the annoying part. But realistically, Diego Costa or Morata. Diego Costa, I'm pretty sure I've got him, but I want to say he's tradable. But that's another 83 regardless. And realistically, and Regani, not bad. Realistically, I'm just looking for fodder. That is all I'm doing for this, and that is the best thing about it, because then you can put him into more SBCs. With the League SBC cards, you're then getting the kind of a company of an entire team now. We're going to get another border walkout. It's going to be a board again. Still no walkout. Spanish CDM Martinez. Hey, Rodri, our first 85. Great value for money right there. Obviously, that's like a 10, probably a 12k player now. And Jay Lings, what is he? Yeah, it's about 10 to 12k. That's not bad at all. So it's our first 85. We have got 3 or 4 left. 4 left, so we've only opened up 6. We're actually looking heavy on the topper end, but I can imagine soon, is going to be the 81s. This may now be a run of them, because we have had 185, 2 84s. We're going to see the game crash again. 3 83s, 1 inform, 2 82s, and then I'm assuming either 1 or 2 more 82 or 81 rated players. So that's not terrible, really, from what you can think. If the 84s go for what, I say a 5k, about 4 to 5k value at the minute, you're looking at what, 10k there. The 85 is looking at 12k, that's 22. 83s, you're looking at about a k to 2k each, depending on league. So you're looking at, say, what, at a maximum about 6k. So you're realistically looking at about 28k value from just the higher rated players within this. Then the informs 10k, so you add an extra 10 onto that. That's looking at 34. Then you kind of get the fodder. You're looking at about, say, about 700 each, which would give you about 2.6, about just under 4k. So again, you're looking at about 40k realistically, just from them 6 packs. Yeah, 6 packs, because we've got 3 more left. No, 7 packs, because we've got 3 more left, obviously. But then you've got 2 more to add on top of that, right? So if you're looking at 10 of them, you're looking at about 70k. So as long as we get about 10 to 20k more in these last 3, then realistically you're looking at value. But it is the chance to get a FUT birthday that pays for the entire value. You look at that man right there, you get Mbappe, you get Griezmann, you've done 10 to 20 times over what this is going to cost you for 10 of these very, very easily. Granted, it is untradeable, but it also can be plugged into tradable packs, and then obviously you can go pull something from that. The endless possibilities with this is incredible. If 82, 81. So write them down, and let's move on to the final 3, and then we'll kind of just go over and summarize what the best methods are, what you want to be doing with this, and how you can use this to your advantage. We are going to go back to back, no boards. The kind of disappointing one is not having a walkout in 10. I think that is what's going to be very cold-hearted when it comes to these, is if you don't get a walkout, you feel like that's it, that's the value gone. Our first untradeable gone down a bin as well. 2 more to go. Can we find ourselves our first walkout, or can we clutch our straws at a FUT birthday? We're going to get a border walkout in this one. It's still going to be a board, so it settles on the final one. Brazilian centre-back Miranda, 83. So that means we've got an 82, 81, or potentially an 83 with him. Santi Cazorla, that I'm pretty sure we've just got in this. So we have got another 82 in there. Our final pack of the 10. Can we find anything worthwhile in this? And we might do some more upgrades. No, we cannot, unfortunately. So at the minute, we stand at probably just a little bit undervalued for them 10 packs. But realistically, with what you can do with them is a lot better than what you can do with doing anything else. So let's go through this then. So realistically, if you're doing the League SBC grind, you are looking to get packs, and more packs. What you want to do, so you start off with League SBC grind. You keep doing that. It's league players. That's how I see it. You run through them. You keep doing every single one. You just keep grinding it. That's all you want to be doing with these. Then what you do is you have two options. Well, you have three options, in fact. You've got the 81 double. Any rare non-league, for me anyway, this is the way I'm going to be doing it. Any rare non-league, you whack into there. If you've got 11 or you got 10, go buy someone, put them into it, do one. There's 81 plus, so that's at least 81 plus. Then, on the occasion, if you have no other SBCs to do, like personally any 83, 4, 5s, if you're not doing these, whilst doing the League SBC method, collecting the 88. So I'll give you a for instance. We've got, what have we got? An 85 or an 84. So we'll go do the 85. We'll do the 85 right now because this one's got the lowest amount of time. Right, so we've got French 1. And basically what you want to be doing from this, we have two players from the League SBC grind, the Libertadores and the Sudamerica one. Where's the Sudamerica? So these are two 88 rated players that predominantly came pretty much for free in terms of profit. We've practically crafted these basically. Bronze packs has done half of the SBCs and then it maybe cost a couple of gold packs, or we went and bought a couple of players to do the rest. So there's 288 in there already. So then we go back to our golds. We go to the newest requirement, for instance, just because these are all what we've got. We look at Rodri. I'm not going to need him for the Man City SBC. Absolutely fine. Then we look at potentially Dembele. He's not going to be used in Barca. I've got plenty. Bernardeschi, I've got his gold, so I'm quite happy. Kepa, I'm quite happy. Iniesta doesn't have a league. Arsenal, we've just completed, so that bags another 2 there. And then I think that's all of them from there. So then we've got all of the new players that we've just brought in. Jay Lings potentially could be used for Man U. Another option. Pedro, I can put in. I don't think I use him for Chelsea, for instance. Santi Cazorla can go in. Rugani. Actually, Rugani can stay. We'll put in him. And then we'll look at Miranda. So this is what we've ended up with. These are pretty much all the usable players from that SBC. So then we just start putting them in. You never know, you might find some links. If, for instance, we've got a lot of Spanish in this, that may not be the case every single time. So obviously, just be aware that, yeah, it may work sometimes in terms of just putting in the cards that you got. Sometimes it won't. It all depends. You need 75 chem, so it's quite lucky that we've had a few decent players hitting here. We may need to change a couple, obviously, but I'm just showing you, for instance, the rating. So if we put another 83 in there, so we're up to 84 already. That's an 84 rated squad with all the 81 plus upgrades that we've been doing and 2 League SBC players. So predominantly at this moment in time, we have technically done this SBC for free because from the cost of all of the SBCs we've done, we've then crafted the packs, bought it back, and now all it takes is maybe some fine tuning. We look at somewhere that we can find, so we go high to low, we put the gold on, obviously, it doesn't really matter too much with that. We're looking for maybe an 84 rated player. I know I bought Ndidi and Schmeichel recently, so they could potentially be used. Where do we go? So we're still on the 86s. If we go down a bit, obviously, the high rated players you want to come from the League SBCs, 85 rated, like, for instance, we got Aspas. I don't know if he's tradable or untradeable, but tradable? Yeah, so he's tradable, for instance. There's an 85 straight off the bat. From putting one more player in, we've managed to do it. We change him to there, and then we change... Is there anyone else we can change here? Don't think there is. Realistically, we're just looking for... can we put an 81 over him? No, we can't. Can we put an 82? No, so it needs to be an 83 now. So realistically, now all we need is a BPL centre-back. That's predominantly what's going to give us the rating. It needs to be 83, so we're going to look at the concepts. Obviously, what you do is you keep grinding the League SBCs until you get that, unless you are running out of time. The expiry's going. For instance, I'm just showing you right now, we're going to pick up, I'm thinking Otamendi. I think he'll be the cheapest 83 out of the lot. So we go to Otamendi, we whack in the price. I think it should be a couple of K. They may be fluctuating just because of the 84 to 91 rated pack. Oh no, we're still a bit under. Wow, these are more expensive. We're going to check actually. So we're looking at 3.5K for him. David Luiz, what are you looking at? I reckon he's going to be quite expensive just because of the Brazilian links. I can imagine he's going to be pretty expensive. Yeah. So what about Stones? He's another one that's relatively lower there. So Stones, still nothing. So 3.7, no. So I was right not to Otamendi being the cheapest. Obviously, price fluctuations you want to watch out for because they can sting you. This card maybe a few hours ago would have been a hell of a lot cheaper. Right now, because of League SBCs and different SBCs coming out, we've managed to do it. So there's the first 85 rated squad completed with very, very minimal effort. The 88s have definitely helped in terms of getting that. We then have a pack back in the club, which was, let me double check because I can't remember. So it's a Prime Mix player. Obviously, I'm saving packs at the minute, but I'll open this one, for instance, just to show you what I mean. You probably all get the drift right by now, but we're looking for the Prime Mix player. So open up the Prime Mix player. All of them players that we just had, bar from two of them, Aspas and the other, were untradeable. So now we've done the untradables into tradable. It's a full circle. It brings the coins back. We then look at what we get. Glad it didn't crash on me. So we've got a Giroud for an 82. You can use them in Chelsea. You can go use them in an SBC. We then have Bundesliga, two that we'll use for random SBCs. We have an Everton centre-back. We have Libertadores here. He's not going to sell. He's not going to sell. We have another Libertadores there, 700, 600. We're looking at what, 250. So 250 there. And then a Chinese league. Sometimes these go. That one's particularly not going for anything. Then it goes back to the grind. It keeps going back. And as you can see, we now have one section completed. Obviously, with the higher rated SBCs, it will take a little bit more of a grind. For some of the lower ones, like the 85, the 84s, 188 is suffice. And then all you need is 83s. Very simple to do. You can then go grind one or the other. As you can see, we're very close to a lot of the leagues. I know Bundesliga, we're very close. Again, Liga, a couple to go. Liga NOS, all of them over halfway at the very least. Premier League, we're very, very close. Brighton to do, Man City and Spurs, and we're done. We've done Sheffield United. So there's another one. There's an 87 Shaqiri that will go into the SBC. And you just keep grinding this. You can then whack them into these moments. You can then whack them into the flashbacks that we've been getting. There's so much possibility with this grind. And for the non-rare league non-cards as such, so I'll show you what I mean by that. With the like Espanol 2, German 2, I'd probably put them in here. You can wait. I feel like next time round they will be doing a gold common SBC, maybe like an 80 upgrade or an 80 player pick. I think that's going to be what the move is. But realistically, what you want to be doing is going through your club, putting these in like this, and then getting the rares. What do you do with the rares? League SBCs, 81 pluses. It's a full circle, and if you are very sufficient with all of this, you won't be getting rid of any cards without either getting a price back or getting something worthwhile back. And I think that's what's great about the repeatable SBCs. It's the best time to be grinding your cards because realistically there is no other time where you can do this if they are not on. So this is where I put all of my non-league cards, and I tend to save them up ready for something like this, especially near a promo. As you can see, we've got a few in decent leagues, so literally we'll probably finish this one, and then we may need to move some people just to get that 40 chem. We've done that, so we're going to do a couple of these, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what the outcome is. Right, so we've managed to finish 3 of them, and to be fair, we've done some marquee matchups with a lot of the non-league SBCs, so that's pretty good that we've managed to still get 3 of them, even with a few players already gone from them. So we probably could have got around about 5 or 6 just off the bat, no doing anything. The first one is going to be a border walkout. We're going to get a board. So again, 84 to 91. It's going to be the goalkeeper Pavlenka. I think he is an 83 now. Or is he an 84 now? He's an 84, so that's great. That goes straight into the kind of SBC fodder. You don't need him for Werder Bremen. We have got Rugani. So obviously we can go back and grind him into an 81 double upgrade, which is what we're going to do now, just to show you the process basically. So we've grinded in there. There's Rugani gone. Obviously we've used a lot of the league untradables. We have bought a couple of them prior to this so that we know we have a few to go into there already. It's just great practice really. If you want to buy a couple, you can recycle the coins. Realistically, we make a lot of coins back. So Rugani's back in the club, though we don't have to disregard an 82. If you already had quite a few, you could go do an 83 squad for an 84.91. We're going to go back-to-back border walkouts in the 2 golds. It's going to be a board again What are we going to look at? Brazilian, always good. Cam, Oscar, 83. Fantastic. So again, another league player. You don't need him for the League SBC. If you keep grinding, you'll get to know who you need and who you don't. He is always untradeable. So we've got rid of them. For me, they're not going to be worth doing again. It's always good when you're nearly close to ready to do another one. We haven't gone back to back, which is unfortunate because that would have been great to include that method in there. But we've went and got these two again. More League SBC or 81 plus, and to finish off on the 11th 81 plus double upgrade, and on the episode we finish on a non-board. Of course we do, but that's the method. League SBC, so you go from BPM, silver upgrade, gold upgrade if you really want. League SBCs, non-leagues into 81 pluses. Obviously, any good leagues and League SBC players, so the overall 88s, 87s, into SBC players like Ozil, like the left back. You want to put them into there. There's more tradable packs, and just rinse and repeat. The best method you can do, and hopefully you come out with some really good pulls as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you're going to be grinding this way, and catch me on the stream. Down below is a link. If you want to check a follow just to know whenever we're live, and then there'll be plenty of reviews out on the channel as and when as well. And apart from that, next time.